The Federal Ministry of Transportation has flagged off Operation Free the Port Corridor, an initiative aimed at ridding the port's environment of illegalities. The Port Standing Tax Team has been mandated to tackle the alarming level of corruption going on along the port access roads, which has played a major role in the malignant traffic gridlock along that corridor. Ifunanya Eze has that report.
No fewer than 26 illegal checkpoints between the Apapa Port Corridor and CFAX Bonded Terminal, Ijora, a distance of less than 2 kilometers. To address some of these issues, participants at this flag-off ceremony of the Port Standing Tax Team acknowledged that too many anomalies prevail along the port corridor.
Indeed, the port corridors are not free. The traffic does not have free flow. The shanties are not freeing spaces for conducive business environment, and the unnecessary checkpoints obviously do not make for an atmosphere free of extortion and other forms of corrupt practices.
The key thing is that we have to treat this thing holistically. And that holistic treatment is what we are trying to achieve. And the aim of this holistic achievement is for us to improve or achieve ease of doing business.
We have to introduce and form an embedded tax team involving all the officers of government in no particular order who are on that road to do their statutory functions. And all of us unequivocally agreed that we must free that port corridor.
But beyond what may seem like a change in nomenclature, many here advocate a sincere commitment from all agencies in the port for there to be any headway in tackling the subsisting corruption along the port corridor.
Ecomog, Camboys, Kelebe, whatever names you are calling them, they are standing for the agencies that they have mentioned earlier, and nobody is exempted. These boys are not on their own. They are enjoying backup from whoever they are enjoying the backup from. And if we do not go to the source, they will keep operating and giving deliverables to the people who are sending them, and all of us will just be shouting for nothing.
The conviction is that the persistent threat to the ease of doing business initiative in Nigeria's ports and the corridors can no longer be left unresolved.
We have a monitoring and regulatory division which I'm going now to head. It would be a key take back from this meeting, and I want to assure you that management had over the time been looking at getting this port to the desired international standard. We cannot afford to be left behind in the Committee of Maritime Nations.
The Port Standing Tax Team now has a one-year timeline to deploy a common standard operating procedure in ridding the ports of all forms of illegalities. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.